Good morning, students. It's Mrs. T. This is my Thursday morning office hours where I have a link in our Blackboard content area for you to join me if you ever want to join me for face-to-face sort of office hours. Since you're my online student, I have 2 times during the week when I do this. Thursday morning is coffee with Mrs. T, and Tuesday evening is happy hour with Mrs. T. And watch yourself, I mean Sonic happy hour. Anyway. So you can check to see those times and the links in our class. If you ever need to chat with me other than sending me a text, you can always send me a text, obviously. And we can chat that way. But I'm making this video for you during my office hours this morning because I need to talk about some logistics with this new Blackboard thing. Let me clean my glasses really quick. They're like fogging up or something. Just a second. There we go. There, now I can see you. Okay, so I need to talk to you about Blackboard being a new format and the activity stream thing that is a little bit weird for me, and some of you have texted and asked questions about it, and it seems to be a little bit weird for you also. And then let's see, what was the other thing? Oh yes, and I need to talk to you about like how the grades are going to show up for reflection journals and for quizzes. So that's what the topics are in this video. So please listen for those topics to be covered, and text me with questions if I don't answer what I need to for you. Okay. So first of all, let me address the activity stream thing. So when I log into Blackboard, and apparently when you log into Blackboard for the first time to access any of your classes, not just mine, but every single one of your classes has a Blackboard shell, we call them. That's the word that we call it. It's a Blackboard online classroom, technically. And every time you log in just to Blackboard in general, you're going to land on a page called Activity Stream. And I don't like it, but maybe it's just because I'm not used to it yet, but it just is confusing. It seems to show due dates for stuff, not just for my class, but other classes too. And some of the due dates are wrong. Like one of y'all texted me and said, "Hey, is there really a quiz that the due date was like in July?" No. And well, I say no. I had to go in and look because Blackboard is new for me and new for you too. So I had to go in and make sure that I didn't have anything set incorrectly. And I can't for the life of me find anything that is due back in July that's in your classes. Everything is due this coming semester, right? So in September and etc. So anyway, the activity stream is confusing, and if I were you, what I'm doing is just ignoring everything on that page. When I land on activity stream, I don't like it, so I click on courses. It's like a menu on the left hand side of the screen when you're looking at it. It's a menu, and just click on courses, and then you should see like tiles of all the different classes that you're in, geography included. Okay, so I would just skip over it and then look at the calendar in the class itself. I have a printed calendar for you, or a text calendar, I guess I'll say. You could print it if you want to. In the course information folder, there's a calendar for the class, and the calendar is also on the syllabus, and there's also like a digital link to calendar at the top of the Blackboard page that you could look at, and that's going to be specific to our course, and it's going to land on the specific day. And if you see anything weird in it, please text me, because it's new to me too, and if I have a setting marked incorrectly, well, I need to fix it. And I don't necessarily know what you're seeing. I can sometimes log in as a student and see what you're seeing, but I don't necessarily navigate every place where you have to navigate in order to complete the class successfully. So please, 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 we're going to be patient with each other, and text me if there's anything wrong, any question whatsoever, and a link that goes to something that's missing, or the videos aren't working or something like that. Anything, just text me and let me know if it's wrong. If I have a typo, text me please and let me know, because I need your help to do this right, okay? And so we're in this together. Okay, so that's the activity stream thing. Also, since Blackboard is new, there are some resources in the course information folder that give you like some video tours of how to use it. So if you need to do that, please make sure you visit the course information folder. Also, in Blackboard, there is a tab at the top close to the grade book, close to where you see your grades. There's a tab at the top that says messages. I have tried to delete that because please don't use that. That is not going to be a quick or easy thing to get an answer from me. What you need to do is text me. If you don't have my cell phone number yet, don't make me find you and enter it into your phone myself, okay? Because my cell phone number is in the course information, the communication plan that has a folder inside Blackboard. So please make sure that you add it to your contacts. If you haven't already done so, send me an initial text with your name in it if you haven't already done so I can add it to my contacts too, okay? Because sometimes I might need to tell you something like, this didn't come through correctly or something. Please resend it or something like that. For whatever reason, I might need to text you. Okay. Then let me tell you about the way that the grades are going to appear in Blackboard. So these grades that I'm going to talk about are for the reflection journal, which every week you have an opportunity to do, and the quiz, which every week you have an opportunity to do. I'm using the word opportunity instead of requirement because you are only required to do 10 reflection journals and 10 quizzes. I suggest you do as many quizzes as you can remember to do, because if you do all 16 or 17 quizzes that are available, I'm only going to count your 10 highest scores. You'll have more chances to make high scores. The more quizzes you take, the more chances you make the more chances you have to make high scores. And I'm only going to count the 10 highest scores between now and December when class is over. And so take as many as you possibly can. But if you skip a quiz, a 0 is going to appear in the gradebook for that quiz. It will not automatically be exempted or dropped or whatever word you want. Blackboard calls it exempt. So I have to go in and manually exempt the grades from quizzes that you have skipped, which I'm going to do that. It just takes me a while, usually till about Thursday each week, to get through each one of my classes and make sure that all of that is done. So usually before the next quiz is due, you will see an exempt from your previous quiz if you skipped it, okay? Please don't skip too many. This is week 2. Please do the week 2 quiz if you have not, if you haven't done any of the other ones. Week 2 quiz is actually quiz 3, okay? So 3 of our 17 quizzes, we're on number 3, so please don't skip too many more if you have already skipped a couple, okay? Do as many as you can. Okay, the reflection journal works the same way. You need to do as many as you need to do to earn 100%, okay? 10 are required. So once you successfully complete 10, then you'll have 10 out of 10s. You stop. You don't have to do that assignment anymore. So I suggest you dive into that reflection journal activity as soon as possible, because the more you get under your belt early on in the semester, the easier time you have at the end of the semester when all the other classes are like weighing down on you with stuff due, okay? Get that reflection journal assignment done early in the semester so you don't have to do them anymore. There will always be a link to a reflection journal in every folder, every weekly folder. If you skip a reflection journal, then a 0 will appear after the due date, and just like with the quizzes, I'll go in and drop them up to 6 because, oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. Nope. Okay, I think it went away. Okay, so sorry about that. So anyway, I'm gonna drop reflection journal grades that you skip up to 6 of them, because we have 16 reflection journal opportunities and only 10 count anyway. So So if you do them early, oh yeah, here's the other point. So if you do your reflection journal assignment early in the semester, like I'm suggesting, if for some reason you don't earn credit for it, like for instance, if you didn't address the topics that we covered that week, or if it's not 300 words, or if you need outside source included and you didn't include one, for whatever one of the reasons, if you didn't get credit for it, because reflection journals are credit and no credit, the way to get credit is to follow the rules that are printed in the Start Here folder, video 2 in the Start Here folder, and the printed rules in the Start Here folder about how to get credit on a reflection journal. Please refer to those so you know what the instructions are. If you follow those rules, you will get 10 out of 10. Okay? And so if you don't follow those rules, you'll get 0 out of 10. But I'll drop that if you haven't skipped too many already, right? Some people skip 10 reflection journals, so they only end up with 6, grades. It's up to you. I want you to get all 10 of them successfully, because that's a quick and easy way to get a 100% on that assignment for the semester, and that's what I want for you. It's supposed to be, the reflection journal is designed to keep you paying attention to class, keeping up with the videos, taking notes on the videos, summarizing the notes in the reflection journal each week as we move from week 1 to week 16. That's the goal. That's the point. To kind of keep my finger on your pulse, make sure that you're doing it, and it helps you out too, just to keep you up to date with the material, so you don't have a whole bunch of it pile up on you and you have to go back and start taking notes on 17 videos or something. You only got 5 to 7 short videos each week. So anyway, it's designed to keep you up to date with the class material and give you a quick and easy way to make 100. Please make 100. I want that for you. Okay? So I think that's all the topics that I needed to cover for week 2. Please text me with questions if you have any. And each week you can expect a little update about this. Next week, during week 3, I'm going to observe. We're all still observing how Blackboard is working. I will observe to see if there's any trends in Blackboard that I need to tell you about. And I'm also going to address midterm grade averages and the first unit assignment. And if you have a discussion board that goes with the unit assignment, that depends on which class you're in. But if you do, I will address that also in the week 3 video and give you instructions for that. And so text me with questions. I will see you in the next video. Bye.